Hi everyone, glad you could make it. I'm going to start a little new thing I have never done before. I'm going to show you all the paperwork that is involved when you're traveling. And it's quite, I just like to save everything. Just so that if I'm on a bus or on a ferry or something like that, I have all my receipts. Especially when you're flying, going through the airports, you want to save, like, emergency information. It's kind of really important. And you want to have access to your boarding passes. That's very, very important. So you want to make sure you have that. And, of course, your itinerary. This is really, really important because it's going to give you, I do everything online, so therefore I like to have my copy with me, and it has saved me many times. You have this little copy of your itinerary that you purchased your ticket online. You can jump the line, especially in this Mactan Airport in Cebu. I saw online. I'm sitting there and there's 50 people in front of me. And all of a sudden I see this little sign off to the left of the check-in place, and it says online services. So I went over there, I showed them this paperwork and that I had purchased online. Boom. I was through. Done. I was in. Just like that. And it really saved an hour, literally. Then I was able to go get some lunch. Well, at that time of night, you know, you leave it late at night, but it was, had a couple of beers, had some snacks, and then just got on my flight, and everything was leisurely. No stress in the airport whatsoever. But make sure you have cash when you get to the airport to leave, because there's an exit fee. You're looking at about 800 pesos for your exit. Okay, so you want to make sure you have that cash. They do not take credit cards. So, well, I take that back. The last time they did accept a credit card. The first time I went in 2019, it was cash only. But when I went last year, and it was all good, so you're okay. But that's just something to remember. When you go there, you have to pay to get out of the airport, to get on the plane. They're saying it's kind of strange, but it's the same way when I went to Peru. It was there. You had to go pay the terminal fee. And that's all it is. It's a terminal fee for you to use, for them to tax you, and then you get out and can leave. And you're not going anywhere unless you pay that. So keep that in mind. It's good to have extra money when you get ready to leave, because you're going to have to pay a terminal fee. And it's the same way on the ferries in the Philippines. It's a small, small fee. That's like, I will show you some of the paperwork here. But right now, we're just getting started, so we're going to continue, and we're going to do this. Hi everybody, we're back, and all this stuff I have laid out here is all the paperwork that I saved, receipts from 2 trips to the Philippines. So what I've got here basically is, just want to try to let you know the different things that you'll be running into. We'll try to do this kind of quick. Don't want to spend too much time on it. But basically we'll start with the ferries, okay? This is Allison ferry line, okay? That's just one example. It just says basically that you paid 120 pesos for your ferry ride. And that's with my senior discount. If you go to the main office of the ferry and you're 60 2 or older, you can get what's called the senior citizen fare, which is like half price. So I recommend you do that. Okay? And this is another one. Mail shipping, Fashion One Way. It was like, this was from Cibalon to Santander, across fast jet across from Cibalon, going from Negros to Cebu. That's the southern channel that's only 20 minutes to cross, and you can zip over in Cebu. Okay? And this is the typical hotel receipt. This is the Plaza Maria Luisa Suites, okay? It's right next to the park in Dumaguete, downtown. So, very nice place. The elevator didn't work, but 3 flights of stairs, it's not that big a deal. These are typical ATM receipts, okay? They're just, you know, your common receipt coming out of an ATM, but, you know, that's that one from Philippine National Bank, and these are Metro. See, they're very common to the U.S., so it's not like you're going to the middle of nowhere. These people got ATMs, and you can get your money, but make sure you have a chip card. Do not go overseas without a chip card, because you're screwed. So, if you have just a plain credit card with no chip, don't even think about it. But these are basically terminal fee. So you can expect to pay about 12 pesos for a terminal fee. That's, you know, before you get on a ferry, they require you to go get a terminal fee and pay that. Sometimes mostly it's 12 pesos. Okay, so that's basically it. Now these are standard bus tickets. This is what they give you at the Cirrus station. And they come punch them. You see little holes in them and stuff. They punch them when the date and everything like that and the time that you get on the bus. So those are what those look like. And this is another copy. Some of the smaller ferries, when you don't go to the main office, they just give you this. They give you the baggage fee. And then there's also another little tax that you pay. So you got all 3 of those things. And it's just travel, okay? It's inexpensive. I mean, you can cross to wherever you're going. Just there's several lines, so you don't have to worry about that. And this was my receipt from buying my phone. I bought me a little phone just to text and to communicate, because my phone from America does not work. Therefore, just buy you a cheap phone, unless you can afford a cell phone or a smartphone or something like that. They're only $100, $200, something like that. But I just wanted something simple to just be able to text and call my friends and let them know when I was coming. So this is save your receipt, because it has a warranty when you buy a phone there. It's a limited warranty, but it's at least a warranty. And this was the main receipt I got for my warranty. Okay, for my phone. And things like this, some places are fancy. They give you big paper. You know, they give you a great big paper for your travel. And I found this to be rare. Mostly it was just small tickets that you got, and they stapled them together, and then you just went about your business. But save everything when you're traveling, because you need to have this when you go through any place. It says, oh, let me see your paperwork. I don't know what I did with it. Oops. Do not do that. Save your paperwork. Okay. I'm a very stickler about that. I was supply clerk in the United States Army, so I save everything. Okay, another thing. This is Sigio de Dumagetti, Montenegro tickets. They look kind of like this. And then, of course, you have terminal fee. Like I said, 12p is nothing. Okay? That just gives them their little tax and on top of everything. And then you're all good. Okay, another one. This was my first ocean ferry. I just said heck with it. When I left Sigior in November of 2019, I said, I'm going to try that Fast Cat thing. Oh my goodness, what a game changer. They're so much fun. They just scoot right across the water, and it's so much fun to, actually just kind of like feel like you're just cruising instead of a slow ferry that's just going. Okay, this one goes zoom, and it's about half the time. Recommend that, and with your senior pass, you still get half price, but you have to go to the main travel office. Don't go to a ticket office. Go to the main shipping company office. They're easy to find anywhere near the port. So don't be intimidated by that. You can find it. Just look for it. And the schedule is, they leave all the time. Every couple hours, there's a ferry going out. Okay. And I always recommend, if you're traveling in the airports, have access to your boarding passes and your flight information. I mean, your itinerary. Have that in your... I put it in my backpack in the front pocket. Boom, unzip. Here it is. Here's my boarding pass. Here's my flight information. Okay? You want to be able to do that. So... And this was kind of a leisure thing. You have to have customs declaration. This is for international flight. You have to fill these out before you arrive to let them know that you're not bringing anything bad into the country. What you put on this form is better be true. Just better be true. You tell them the truth. Put exactly what you have in your bags. I mean, you declare nothing. You have nothing illegal, and do not have anything illegal. Okay? Just another good advice. Okay? These are some examples of your travel passes. Okay, that's one there from there, and there's this is like emergency contact information. This is very important that you have this with you in case anything happens. They can contact your loved one back in the States or wherever you're from and get a hold of somebody if you have a medical emergency or something happens. They can get a hold of them. Okay? Very important to have. Alright? And then just some other one. Korean Air. I recommend when Korea opens up and this pandemic's over, go Korean Air to Philippines. I used Delta out of Boise and over to Seattle and then head to Korea and then go to Cebu. They are the best. Fantissimo. They are the super best airlines. Okay. And the stewardesses are pretty hot too. Just want to add that. And this is something I found that was remarkable because I got at Incheon Airport. It's a receipt at a coffee shop. Okay, a coffee and a Danish were 9,300. Korean money is not as good as Filipino money. And you think that Korea, they're, rather than the Philippines, they're a little bit more advanced and they're more industrialized and they got all the computer things going on and car companies, but their money sucks. I I I can't even tell you. I don't even know the conversion rate because I just only was there for a few hours and like 12 hours, something like that. And I didn't even bother or anything like that. But its conversion rate's pretty incredible. So that's something about Incheon, Korea. That's why I recommend Korea Air. Go. Incheon is awesome. The best international airport I've ever been in my life. And I have been to Europe. I've been to South America. And man, no comparison. They're outstanding. It's just like you go down to the stores, it's like you're on Fifth Avenue in New York. They have all the major stuff. All the major stuff. I mean, if you got a little pocket money, you know, the deep pockets, you could make your wife very happy buying her all the bling that she needs, except that you're going to have to carry it because it's going to be too much. Okay? Just another example of some stuff like that. The only other thing I really have to show is just when you're traveling, be polite. And be kind to the people next to you. And the people in the Philippines are so friendly. So show them your friendship too. And just be kind. And be nice. And be patient. And you're going to find out, like, the last time I was there, we barely made the last bus out of town. And then when I got to Santander to go to from Southern Cebu Port to Dumaguete, it was late at night. And we caught the last ferry. And then went to Jollibee, had some breakfast because we were starving. And then we made the hotel and got the last room. I mean, you just got to trust that, you know, stuff's going to come together. No matter how bleak it sounds, it's going to work. You just got to have that kind of faith. You just got to have that kind of imagination that it's going to work out for me, man. I know it is. I've done this so many times on a whim, and things just looked bleak at the first when you started, but at the end, it was all good. So, just want to end that today. Just wanted to show you my collection of paperwork from the Philippines. I just saved it because it's nice to have a record. Something on paper that, you know, I did this. I actually did this, you know, and I want to spread this to other people too, that when you're traveling there, save everything. I mean, just, it gives you kind of a record of what you're responsible to do, and that you know what you're doing, and you're figuring it out along the way. So what you want to do is just save everything, and if you want to throw it away when you get done, that's fine. I just chose to save everything, but that's just me. I just keep everything for record, you know, throughout my life, and I hope you do too, because it's memories that we live for. We don't live for today to day. We live for memories. All right? I wish you all the best, and let's get through this. Sign off to you, and y'all take care. All right. See you down the road.